Hey there folks, Rel here. A quick weekly update for the 29th of December. As you can probably tell, I am sick. I feel decent and just really stuffy and my voice doesn't work properly. So videos are basically on hold until I can speak like a normal human being again. The good news though is that I have a battle rifle review and half of a Zoe review all lined up for next week. And if you haven't already checked it out, there was a nanoweave armor review. Well, two of them actually, a long and a short version released earlier this week. And the long version has 3 big calculation errors in it, which are they're fixed with annotations, so you have to have those on. But the short version contains all the corrections and is only like 5 minutes long, so it's definitely worth a look. I've gotten some really good questions lately in the Steam group, and I really want to answer them as soon as I can. I'll also be throwing in some answers to the frequently asked questions that I get in the comments section of practically every video. Also, earlier this week I was speaking with Hater and Ironroids and Ginger on their podcast, Under the Radar, which normally talks about ESF-related issues, and it did this time as well, but there were some big discussions about lock-ons as a whole, and other important changes that affect not only the air game, but the ground game as well. And there's a link to that in the description below, and it's about an hour's worth of talking about these issues, and how to improve the game and such. So if you want to download it onto your iPod and then take it with you while you go to the gym, maybe work off all the eggnog that you've had over the holidays, it might be a fun change of pace. Aside from that, there isn't a whole lot to talk about. There were some massive changes with the patch, which I spoke about in the last video, and I'm picking and I'm choosing which elements I want to talk about and when. So nanoweave, Zoe, and battle rifles are the first on the list, but I'll be hammering away at the other items on the list as well because there was just so much change, and that's absolutely awesome. In other news, Level Cap said he's coming back to PlanetSide 2. I really hope that he stays here this time. I think he's a great commentator, he has a massive fan base, and if there is a mass exodus of Battlefield 4 players, which looks like there's going to be, I want them to come here to PlanetSide 2, so we can all have more fun with the huge battles that are supposed to be taking place instead of the ghost towns that we're getting on some servers. Sergeant Merrill also said that he's coming back to PlanetSide 2, and he's one of my favorite commentators, but he also hasn't put out any new PlanetSide videos since having announced that, at least at the time of making this video, so hopefully he'll get cranking out some PlanetSide 2 content as well. Either way, it's very interesting times, and I'd love to see them build upon what I feel is already a great community with great content producers like STL Youngblood, The Kool-Aid Lion, Kamikaze78, Mokas, Matty A, Strathamus, Zoran the Bear, etc, etc. And more PlanetSide 2 content on the whole is always a good thing. The last thing I'd like to add is where you should be submitting your clips. So if you've got a really good, awesome kill streak, or if you've just had something amazing happen to you during play, then you should be submitting them to www.majorleaguegaming.com/submit. And I know that the people on my channel are not so keen on the MLG scene, and quite honestly, you don't have to be. But if you want to show off your skills, or you just want to show off how incredible the game can be, then submitting your clips will help raise awareness about the game as a whole, and that is extremely important to me. We want people to know all of the reasons that they should be playing PlanetSide 2 instead of the other extremely generic shooters that are on the market right now. But that's it. It's nice and quick. Hopefully my voice will come back soon so that I can put out some more content for you all to enjoy. Thanks very much, folks. Rel signing off.